Every morning I wake up at 4 am. I start with 300 push-ups, then I get a cold shower. Afterwards I eat my low-carb healthy breakfast with 80 grams of protein. Finally I hit the gym for 2 hours and start my work by dawn. Okay, pause for a sec. There is no perfect morning routine. Many YouTubers tell you to do this and that, to wake up early or to exercise in the morning, which might work for them, but it does not work for everyone. They adjusted their routines for themselves. The problem is that your optimal morning routine for maximum productivity will look different than their routine. This does not mean that the elements which others include are useless for you. But instead of stipulating how you should begin your day, I want you to create your own routine. Your morning ritual should be customized and cover your own needs. Therefore, I will show and explain some components and habits which you can include to create your own perfect morning routine. So grab a seat, sit back and enjoy. In order to create your optimal morning routine, we must first define the goals of it. Your morning routine should get you alert. You want to be awake and don't feel lousy after waking up. Furthermore, you want to get your body energized. Your blood flow should be fully activated so you feel powerful and vigorous. Third, your routine should prepare you for the day. After you finish your ritual, you should know what you have to do and what's on your calendar. You should be able to perform concentrated work with ease. Finally, your routine should motivate you. Motivation is an important factor because it decides if you will walk through your day grumpily or merrily. Now that we covered the important aspects, let's see how you can build your own routine. In order to build your own customized morning routine, let's look at things to do and things not to do. Write a to-do list. This list is of great importance because it structures your day. The to-do list shows you what you might do and what you have to do. Without this plan, you would move through your day clueless. The to-do goals give your day a purpose. You can write it in the morning or even the evening before. Make your bed. This is a very simple yet useful step. You can make it first thing after waking up. It doesn't require much effort but gives you a sense of order, keeps your room tidy, and it can produce the feeling that you already accomplished something at the very start of the day. Meditate. There are thousands of videos about meditation. And if you told yourself, nah, it's clueless, I dare you to give it another try. Maybe you don't get the promised effects like increased happiness or better enjoyment of things, but that's irrelevant. Meditation definitely allows you to focus and make you be fully present in the moment. Stretching. Stretching enhances your blood flow in every muscle of your body. And as I said, this is great for waking your body up. You'll feel more energized and additionally have greater flexibility and range of motion. If you want to know which stretches to do, check out the links in the description. Reading. The main point of reading in the morning is to get motivated. Reading makes happy because it's enjoyable and the knowledge provided by books is of great worth. If you don't want to read in the morning, that's fine, but consider it as an option. Cold shower. This is where it gets uncomfortable. Cold showering definitely includes discomfort, but it's totally worth it. It's the most powerful thing to get your body alert. Taking a cold shower also increases your blood flow and activates every cell in your body. As a consequence, you feel awake and vigorous. Furthermore, it's a mental hurdle to overcome. If you convince yourself to hop in the shower and let the cold water pour over your body, nothing can surprise you or stop you anymore. Hydration. After you wake up, you have not drunk for 8 hours. Therefore, you should make drinking water a priority in the morning. It will hydrate you and allow your blood to flow and your body to function properly. Caffeine. The most common method of losing your tiredness is to get caffeinated. Millions of people love to brew their coffee as the first thing in the morning. Just don't get too hooked up on it because the more you drink, the more your body gets used to it and the caffeine loses its effect. Breakfast. With the previous steps you can activate your body, but ultimately the energy comes from your nutrition. Give your body some protein, carbs and fats in order to reach high energy levels. If you don't have much time in the morning, I created a short about a protein shake with 800 calories, 50 grams of protein, which tastes very well. It will allow you to get a full breakfast within just 5 minutes. Get dressed. By putting on your clothes, you prepare yourself for work. If you work out in the morning, make sure to put on your sport clothes. It decreases the resistance of starting work or exercise since you are already physically prepared for it. On the other hand, if you stay in your pyjama or your sleeping clothes, you are more likely to fall into bed again. Exercise. Doing your exercise in the morning is rewarded with a deep satisfaction. For many people, it's a task that requires willpower to do. Therefore, they can check off the hardest thing off their list directly in the morning. However, I don't like to exercise in the morning because it takes 2 hours or more and pushes me to my limits. Consequently, my body is exhausted, which drains my performance to work deeply for the rest of the day. Review your goals. This can mean to check your goals for the day, but rather your overall ambitions. What are you trying to reach? Why should you put in the hard work? Answering this question is key to achieving motivation. If you see purpose in the tasks you do, you are way more likely to actually approach them. Bonus: eat that frog. This is not really an element to include in your morning routine, but rather a productivity tip. It means that after finishing your ritual, you should start with the hardest task on your list. Otherwise, it will haunt you for the rest of the day, and hour after hour, you will be less likely to approach it. If you start with the most draining task, you can already be satisfied for having done the most important work first. If you're not interested in my morning routine, just skip this part. For those who are interested, I will tell you in which order and why I include the following elements. First off, I shut my alarm and make my bed. It's quite easy, it doesn't require any willpower, and a tidy bed decreases my chance of laying down again. Then I stretch for 2 minutes. It increases my blood flow and mobility. Afterwards, I take a cold shower. This is the hardest task. It requires willpower and causes discomfort, and therefore takes me a while sometimes. But the mental and physical boost which I achieve makes it totally worth it. My body is fully alert after it, and I feel like nothing can stop me after I convinced myself to let the freezing water pour over me. Next, I drink my glass of water with creatine and make a quick breakfast. Most of the times I just drink my protein shake since it's less time consuming. Afterwards, I get dressed and review my calendar and to-do list, which I created the night before. Finally, I look in the mirror and visualize my goals to achieve motivation and purpose. No matter what your own morning routine looks like, it's very powerful to have one. If you follow the same structure every day in the morning, you will be organized, prepared, alert and motivated. It allows you to wake up and start your day with purpose. People without a routine will just shift through the day and get less done. Even if they're willing to work, their productivity will be inhibited because of the missing structure. In Germany we say, der Morgen macht den Tag. It means something like, the morning decides your day. If you have a great start, your day will most likely be great. But if your morning is sleepy, unproductive and arbitrary, you will most likely accomplish less throughout the day. Oh wow, you're still here. Well, thanks if you watched until this point. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean the world to me since you would help me to reach my goals. With that said, remember to always go beyond your limits. Peace.